Back on our show in the kitchen now with Chef Andrew Jenkins. He's with Eddie's Smokehouse and Seafood Restaurant over in the new downtown Holiday Inn. And Andrew, welcome to the show. Good to have you this morning.
Glad to be here.
Tell us a bit about the restaurant, this new restaurant. I've heard some good things about it.
It's a new restaurant here at the Holiday Inn, downtown Alexandria, 711 4th Street. We have a lot of traditional stuff from all our original Eddie's, and then we have a lot of new stuff, new appetizers. Crawfish kickers from sliders with all our smoked meats, your choice of whatever you would like. It's real nice. We have our barbecue nachos, and then we just got to have that good smoked meats, you know.
And seafood also. It features both,
Yes,
right?
sir. We have seafood, shrimp. Our fin basket's a real big hit. And then with the barbecue here we got today, we got the chicken.
Yeah, you're going to prepare a couple of your specialties, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What you got? This is chicken?
This is one of our chickens, and something like a lot of people always ask is, big problem is how do you get the chicken to cook evenly all the way across? And what we do a lot of times is with Eddie's is we take the chicken and we dislocate the side of the bone a little bit.
Right.
And we dislocate the leg. That way when you cook the meat, it cooks evenly, because a lot of times the breast cooks before the bone, because the bone, it's hard to get those juices all the way.
Didn't know that.
Yeah. So now I have my seasonings.
Okay.
This is our traditional seasonings for our Eddie's mix. We have brown sugar.
Let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Yes, sir. And we have paprika, pepper, garlic.
You have a number of seasonings.
Yes, sir. A lot of them. Garlic, onion, and we got cayenne pepper. Got to have that heat.
Yeah, right.
Salt, a little bit of chili powder. So we mix these together.
Right. And Andrew, what are the hours of operation for the Smokehouse and Seafood?
Smokehouse, all our locations, even here downtown, it's open between 10 and 10.
Okay.
And the difference between here at our Eddie's downtown Alexandria is we also have the Holiday Inn breakfast, and it's open from 6 to 10.
Okay, that's a good thing to know.
Yes, sir. So, excuse me, right?
Okay.
So one of the things is when you put your meats on and your seasonings, a lot of people are always asking the different types of seasonings. So when you put your seasoning on, one of the main things is you don't really want to rub it too much. And when we do our seasonings, we always tuck the wing.
Now we're ready for the seasoning.
Yes, sir. And with the seasonings, you just want to really just get it on there a little bit. You don't really want to rub it in too much because you want it to stick. And when you do like that, if you rub it in, it'll make it, when it comes out of the smoker, it'll have like a little fingerprints in it. So basically you want it to look real nice and seasoned like this.
Yeah, seasoned well and then it sticks.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right, and then next we have ribs.
Okay. You want to get the ribs out?
I'm gonna grab it because it's raw right here.
All right.
All right, and with the ribs, this is considered a St. Louis style cut.
Okay.
So what it is, you cut the top piece in the flap and you trim it up. And one of the things is everybody talks about the membrane. The thing with the membrane is you could take the membrane off if you're going to cook a little faster. But when you're slow cooking meats, the problem with the membrane is you would like to leave it on, because when you're cooking meats for a long period of time, you want to make sure you get all the fat and stuff. It'll actually hold the fat in there a little bit longer. So that way, if you're smoking it for 2.5 to 3 hours at 250, it'll come out real nice. Same with the seasoning. We have our Eddie's
seasonings and
you have a little more bulk because we need a little bit more.
Yeah.
But when you do the seasoning, the Eddie's seasoning is, a lot of people want to rub the seasoning and rub it in, and it just, the coating is not going to be right, and it'll look kind of funny a little bit. So when you put the seasoning on, you just want to mainly just put it on there.
Right. Just kind of lightly spread it over.
Yes, sir. You want to just get it on there, and you don't want to rub it in. And the trick is after you put it on there.
How long do you cook it?
Ribs you cook, depends, 225 to 250 for 2.5 to 3 hours. And it'll come out. And you want your ribs, if you have to cook them a little bit longer, you want your ribs to turn around and get about to 200 to 210. And right there's a perfect temp to take them off, because if you go past that, your bones are going to be coming right out.
The ribs, one of your favorites?
I love ribs. You can't trust
I can tell.
You can't trust a skinny cook, right? So whenever you get done, you want to rake it off, and look, see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The ribs, it just sticks to it perfect, and it's even all the way across. So that way it won't, it'll keep it from being clumpy.
Andrew, great having you in our kitchen. Again, it's Eddie's Smokehouse and Seafood Restaurant in the new downtown Holiday Inn.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for coming by.
Thank you.
Wrap things up when we come back.